everybody!
Hi, everyone.
We are out on this very steamy day, suddenly. It was hot and then poured, and now it is humid. It's like a spa.
It's a rice cooker.
Yeah. So I feel so relaxed. Yeah. So we're out and about now that the sun's out, and we've been having an interesting conversation. So yeah, Phil, you start us off.
Yeah, we were talking about AIDS, and when AIDS first hit and first became prominent in our culture.
Yeah.
Our staff was talking about this during the staff meeting, and sort of our ages gets highlighted here.
Right, because I was born in '87, so I didn't see it. So now that I'm watching documentaries and seeing how big of a deal it is, it's blowing my mind. So listening to Phil doing ministry during it, it's fascinating to me.
I was not born in '87 or '77 or '67, but that's close.
Okay.
But I was in my first call, what we say, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, when AIDS hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was devastating.
Yeah.
And nobody knew what it was.
Right.
And then they figured out what it was, and there was absolutely nothing they could do. And,
so scary.
And people were dying. I was in downtown Minneapolis. This was a time when if you were gay, chances are you were hiding that.
Yeah.
Some people were out, not many, but there was a real stigma. But it being downtown, there were gay bars and other places.
Yeah.
And we had gay people in the church, and some of them were out, some of them were not. But it was a tense time, and then boom, AIDS, and it was terrible. It was a very progressive, very aggressive disease.
Yeah, really fast, right?
It went
Just like
fast.
it hit people fast.
And then they were debilitated, and they died, and that wasn't even the ugliest part of it. The ugliest part was what people were saying.
Oh, yeah.
And they were saying, oh, this is God's wrath, or they get what they deserve. And
ridiculous.
And it was very hurtful for struggling people, and actually very hurtful for me. And one of my earliest sermons was saying something that I just don't believe God works like that. I just don't believe that God selects to punish people to that degree.
Right.
And I don't believe God punishes people anyway.
I don't think so either.
And so this all was a theological crisis.
Yeah.
Even in churches like the ones I served. And we struggled with it and struggled mightily. And the reason we're kind of bringing that up, or why you and I were talking about it, is, okay, so we don't believe in a God like that. Who is the God we believe in?
Yeah. Love.
Grace.
Love and
God
grace.
of grace. A God that extends and gives the free gift of love.
Yep.
So
Free. Huge.
So think of grace like this. There's nothing you can do to make God love you anymore, and nothing you can do to make God love you any less.
It's huge.
So that's where we're reflecting upon this Sunday.
Yeah.
Where we're talking about what grace is and how it works, and the scripture reading is this part in the Apostle Paul where he's writing to Timothy, his protege.
No, he loves Timothy. I love Timothy.
Do you really?
I do.
What do you like about it?
I like that he's he's sort of depicted as just a kid, right? I mean, and yet Paul sees something in him, and Timothy gets to work and does it. I don't know. I really respect that. I think it probably wasn't easy for Timothy, so I really respect that.
In the first letter to Timothy, in the first chapter, Paul says, this saying is sure and worthy of full acceptance, that Christ came into the world to save sinners. And now here's the real kicker. Of whom I am the foremost.
Yeah.
So
Honest Paul.
Right.
I love it.
Authentic, real. He wasn't saying, hey, I've got this all together now.
God came to save you guys.
Yeah.
You guys need help. I'm good.
Exactly.
No, it is. I need it.
And
We
He's
all
telling
need
this
it.
to the person he's mentoring, his protege.
Right.
And he said, look, I'm the kind of guy that when I make mistakes, I make the big mistakes.
Right.
I don't make the little mistakes.
Yeah.
And I am the foremost. So if you can get to that point, perhaps you can get to the point of grace.
Yeah. And really, really receiving it.
So on Sunday we have the band, our band,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is wonderful.
Yeah, we haven't had them in all summer, so I'm
Right.
excited to have them again.
And we're going to do Amazing Grace, of course, and they're going to
Good.
do it several different ways: Latin way, upbeat way,
Cool.
every other kind of way. And
We're totally musicians in this car, can you tell?
so, and just have a little fun with it, and because this is really something to celebrate.
Yeah.
So maybe there are two kinds of people in the world: people with grace and people who don't have it. And you can always tell when somebody does not have it.
Yeah. But it's there for them. I mean, it's there.
It's there for
I
them.
mean, God's given it freely, so it's a good thing to be reminded of. So
Yep. So
that'll be
I
good.
am the foremost of sinners.
yeah, don't worry. Me too.
No, okay.
How about you guys?
You're agreeing with that.
Oh, totally. But me too. Don't worry. This is a very sinful car here, so we're good.
Okay.
So 8:15, 10:30. We'll hope to see you at GIPC, and if not, just
And all our educational stuff going on.
right. Yeah, absolutely. There's education hour at 9:30. So lots of stuff going on at church, but also lots of stuff going out in the world. So we'd love to hear from you all, what your thoughts are on grace, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Peace and grace.
Bye.